The main difference between top roping and lead climbing is with lead climbing you bring up your own rope, and so you have to clip in to carabiners to provide your protection. When you're top roping, your protection is directly above you, so that's much safer. Yeah, there's 8 different ways to clip in to a carabiner. And so Austin's about to clip into his first one here, but prior to that we had a lot of instruction on clipping. Yeah, the key difference between top roping and lead climbing is that when you're top roping, your belay hook is directly above you, so that's your point of protection. In lead roping, your point of protection many times is beneath you. And so both the belayer and the climber have to constantly be calculating that distance from the last point of protection. Because if you fall, you're likely going to fall at least twice that distance. When you approach your next clip, you have to signal to your belayer that you need rope to pull out to clip in. Austin here is yelling, "Clipping," and then once he gets the rope in there, he yells, "Clipped," and that's the belayer's signal to take the slack in, so that if he falls, he won't fall quite as far, which he's just about to practice. Both for the belayer and the climber, the most important thing about falling is knowing your distance from your last point of protection, because you need to calculate you're going to fall twice as far. And if those points of protection are far apart, there's a potential with the elasticity of the rope and the distance you travel that you could either hit the ground, which would be really bad, or more likely swing into the wall. So both parties have to be prepared for that, the belayer and the climber, and always have that calculation going in their mind. Austin's about to demonstrate what can happen when you fall from high above your protection. As he swings into the wall, you see there. He got a nice little raspberry on his calf for that. When you reach the top and clip into your highest point of protection, you yell "anchored." That's what Austin's about to do. And then when you're ready to come back down, you yell "take." So that's our lesson from Max from Lost Souls Climbing for me and my son Austin, and I highly recommend him as an instructor and a guide.